I'm tired. All I did was toss and turn all night. All night I tossed and turned, bro. Barely got any good sleep. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Alaza Tillit. If you are new here, I gotta get up. I have to leave by like 5, like no later than like 5:10. I'm gonna do my skincare. So I have clinical. I have to be there by like, I think like 6:15 or something like that. I'm meeting up with some of the other people that's in my group on campus, like in front of our building, so that we can walk to the hospital. The hospital probably like 6 minutes or something like that. It's not that far. Our school and the hospital is like so close together. I have these 2 bumps on my face that did not work with the pimple patches, and it's like so annoying. There are already black spots in the back, you know, now, because I already tried to pop it in when it came out for real. It's like a under the skin type of bump, not a like surface bump, so it's not annoying. It's just annoying and it hurts. When I tell myself when I'm trying to get through a bump, I'll be like, this bump can't be here forever. Like, it won't be here forever. So like, it's gonna go away eventually. That's what I tell myself. Like, I'll be like, these dark marks not gonna be on my face forever. Like, this bump can't be right here forever. It's gonna eventually pop and go away. I have to tell myself that and believe that for me to stop worrying about bumps. I'm wearing this white undershirt and my uniform shirt, my pants. Oh, well, I'm not wearing the joggers actually. I'm wearing straight legs so it won't show, but the reason why I am wearing it because the compression socks that I do have, I don't like them. They hurt my feet, like the material. Okay, I got on my uniform and I was gonna say I have to be there by 6:15 and we get out typically around like 3:30, like 4 o'clock-ish. Yep, for like 12 hours, but we don't have to be at the hospital for like 8 hours because it's just my first semester. But as the semester goes on, clinicals kind of intensify, classes intensify, expectation for us intensifies basically. The next semester, I only have 1 clinical every other week. When that semester comes around, I have a semester each week. I will have a clinical each week. I will have, say this week I got a certain floor this week. Next week I have clinical again, but it's a different one. Okay, now I got the 3rd week. The week after that, I'm going back to that clinical I had before. You know, it's 2 different clinicals that we got, but we got one each week and then alternate. This semester you only get one clinical like every other week. I don't know what else to tell you guys. Like my clinical instructor, she's cool. Group is okay. I don't necessarily love them. It's not terrible. Okay. Now I got my compression socks on. Watch. Okay, I put deodorant on already. I'm gonna do a sit down video soon about how the semester is going. I was going to talk about it in here, but I really want to like actually sit down and talk about it. What time is it? Oh, I'm in good timing. I have to go downstairs because I got something to print off. I'm gonna do my hair. Our hair, like literally when I came to nurse school, y'all, I thought I was freaking out so bad, y'all. Like I thought that like I had to like couldn't have no hair for real. Like I had to wear my own hair. Like my hair, you see how long my hair is? Like I thought I couldn't wear my hair. I just thought I couldn't do anything. But like literally you can get your hair however you want to get your hair. Like it don't matter. They don't care. Like the piercing things and nose piercing things, it really don't matter. I'm glad I thought about it. I do change them out though, but like they don't say anything when you don't. Like when we first started, they do tell us, you know, 22 ear things in your ear. 22 nose piercing has to be clear. Tattoos have to be covered up. Da, 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 da. If you got tattoos on your hand, you can't cover it up. So that's that thing. So like I thought like it could only be up above, like no past the shoulder. Like they did say that, like, you know, hair has to be pulled back up or whatever, not past the what you call it or whatever. But like literally I need to see in the mirror. Like, they don't say anything. They don't, like, when you first come in, they see you all strict. They're not bad. Like, I just thought we couldn't. The only thing that we really cannot bypass is our nails. Like, that's not happening. So you can forget about that. The nail thing, that is not happening. They don't just sit there and check you at the door, obviously. But like, if they see it, you're gonna get, you know, a violation. I think if you get up to like 3 violations, you get like, you know, kicked out or something like that. I forgot. I think it's like 3. But you can't like bypass that. But like the hair, the jury and stuff, like, you don't even be looking at stuff like that. In lab and stuff, like at school, like on days I have to wear the green scrubs, my hair cannot be like all in my face and just how I want it. I feel like having pulled back. Usually I don't do a ponytail, I just pull it back, like, and I just leave it like, you know, hanging. Ouch, that freaking hurts. That's too tough. I just like leave it hanging or whatever, cause like I don't really care as long as it's not in my face. But I'm gonna pull it up for clinical though, because I don't want my hair touching me, getting on my nerves all day. This ponytail hurts so bad. These Africans that did my hair, bro, they braided the tiniest hair on my edges. I hate when they do that. They be praying on my downfall, for real. Like, how you gonna put these long, small braids on my edges? Like, you did all these other braids kind of big, and you gonna do just edges, like tiny pieces of hair. What sense does that make? Time for these braids to come down. So I'm gonna do some Blue Magic. I'm still rocking with them. I was like buying oil, like, you know, that pours in your head, but like, literally that don't be gone so fast. So I was like, I'm just gonna get this. It's like $3 or $4 at Target. I typically go to a beauty supply store, but I was at Target when I got this, and it's like literally so worth it. So return your guys' faithfulness back to Blue Magic. I know we all love the oils and stuff, but the oils don't freaking last and they trash, so. So here for a little bit. Let's go print this stuff off. That is printing off. I'm gonna go home with my card, put everything in the card. Here's my clinical bag. This is my bag. I have to do a video on what's in my clinical bag, but this is like, I got stuff over there, stuff in here. Look at my little charger thingy, and it got a little stand to it. And I got stuff in here, stethoscope, glasses. Okay guys, made it to campus. It's like 5:36. We meet them at 5:40. Put on my shoes. These are my shoes. I have the little Hoka leather shoes. I didn't really have time to like sit down and read my Bible today like how I'd be wanting to. I don't do it every day how I want to because I just don't get up early enough for it. But I do read a scripture, like at least one scripture every day. And the one that I just read, the one that I read this morning was 1 John 4:11. So if y'all want to look at that scripture, I can. See you guys later. Yo, 6:03. Please tell me why we walked all the way to the hospital. We gotta be there at 6:15. Please tell me why at 5:51 the teacher, the instructor of this class, of like our instructor, sent us an email saying, oh, we're gonna meet at 8 o'clock today. Hello? You wanna say that like a few minutes before we had to be there? We gotta be there by 6:15, babe. It's 5:51, and you want to say that after we did all that walking? It's hot outside, I'm sweating, and you want to say, oh, let's meet at 8 o'clock? You didn't want to send it. Don't you think you should have sent it like yesterday? And this is our first day back with her, because our first clinical was cool. Second came around, she was not here for a month, so we had to miss one, and then the other one we had to go to another group. Now we're finally back with her, and you want to say let's meet at 8 o'clock? So I'm not going back home. It's 6:04. I'm meeting up back with the people that I just walked with at like 7:40. I'm not going home. I'm not. That's a 40-minute thing altogether. 20 minutes there, 20 minutes back. It's just a waste of time. I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna go like get some breakfast from Chick-fil-A. I'm gonna give me like a breakfast burrito, something to drink, I think Chick-fil-A open at 6. This is a few days later, and I lost the last clip after the previous clip. It was like later that day, but clinical was not, it didn't go as planned. So we got there at like 8. Like all of the students, like my group got there at 8. She didn't show up till about 8:30. Like we were just sitting out, you know, at the hospital, like just sitting where like guests be and stuff. Until she showed up. We didn't know when she was gonna come. Like we were just sitting there like waiting. She finally showed up around like 8:30. She let us leave around like 12. She basically was just having like a lot of personal things going on. She had a family member pass, and it was like a wrongful death. So it was like a lot of stuff happening with that, and you know, having to deal with that, and you know when stuff go wrong when it comes to hospital, you got to do. Yeah, so she had, she's got a lot going on basically, and she just was like she just couldn't do it, and basically that she just wasn't showing up for us as she would like to, so she just asked our like head of department of the program to like reschedule us and to just let us go home. Plus, it wasn't any patients. Like the patients were being discharged, so it was like the beds were empty. Like people were cleaning rooms. Like we were just making beds. We wasn't really doing anything. We was doing some by the signs. We had a few patients, but most of them on that floor, they were like gone. So we have to make up that clinical, and instead of us having like, because usually we would do 1 week clinical, the next week sim, then after that clinical and sim, we alternate every other week. Or every week, but we're gonna be like skipping sim, which is a simulation lab. Like at our school, we have this like side of the building where it looks like a hospital. It has a nurse's desk. It has 4 patient rooms, but it's just a dummy. But it's like the dummies are really big. Like they're super heavy and they're big. They got like heart sounds, and the teachers like go into this room and talk through them and stuff. Like it's like that. But usually we would do that, but we're gonna be missing that, and we're gonna be doing clinical. So like my entire cohort will be doing simulation next week on the 16th of April. But instead of my group going to sim, we're gonna be going to clinical that week and clinical the next week after that, if that makes sense. So that's that. Everybody is technically on their last clinical, which is their 5th clinical. We have 5 clinicals this semester. We, like my group, we've technically only had 2 clinicals. Like the one that we just went to, like in this video, like that was supposed to be number 3. We was literally there for like 2-3 hours. That don't count. We didn't do anything, and we haven't been getting no experience for it either. So in all, we will, like my group would have only done 4 clinicals this semester, because our second clinical, like the instructor was out that entire month. So like we didn't have a clinical that month, while everybody was doing like their second and third and stuff. Like we only had like 1 clinical. So everybody would, basically what I'm trying to say is we're supposed to have 5 this semester. My group will be accounted for 4. I don't think we're going to be held accountable for that. I know, like, I feel like it's like statewide, or like whatever, it's a requirement for students to have a certain amount of hours in order to graduate. But I don't think that it's going to affect us graduating, because it was not our fault. So they're going to figure something out. But yeah, we also did get a new clinical instructor. So the lady that we don't have her no more. So we have a new person. He's a male. So I've met him before. He's cool, whatever. I just thought that I would still post a video because it's real and it's authentic. I'm actually about to be ready to go to lab. Today is April the 8th, actually. So it's a few days later, because I'm just now uploading. I'm just not like really sitting down and editing this video because I had a free day today. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. But thank y'all for tuning into my video. I will be posting more. So y'all stay blessed, nevertheless.